Cause we just tryna get it poppin', what's good? Yeah, yeah.
Hey everyone, it's your girl MarianNala. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun one because we're doing a full face of first impressions of all Juvia's Place makeup. The goodies arrived and it ended up becoming this look right here. If you guys want to see what products I got as well as how I created this look right here, then keep on watching. All of these products are new to me, so we're going to be trying them all out for the first time in this video. The first thing that I'm going to go into is this right here, and this is the Juvia's Place foundation. This is the Natural Radiance foundation to be exact, and I got the shade Burkina. So let's see. I bought everything online, so your girl was doing some collegiate level research trying to figure out what my shade was, so hopefully this is a good match. I pumped some on the back of my beauty spatula, and now I'm just going to dip in and blend it out. I will say, just based on like first applying it, it has a very strong smell. It kind of smells like a candy almost, like similar to a Now and Later. You guys know what the Now and Laters are? I feel like you guys know what they are, but I would say that's what this smells like. I'm not the biggest lover of scents and makeup. I don't necessarily hate scented makeup. I'm okay with it, but I will say in this foundation, it is very strong, like almost alarmingly strong. So if you don't like scents in your like makeup products, then you probably won't like this. So far, the coverage is looking really nice. I haven't even used a full pump of the foundation yet. So to get this amount of coverage already, that's pretty nice. After blending everything out, this foundation is actually looking really good. I think it's a good shade match. It matches my neck and my shoulders pretty well, but also it's really full coverage. Most of my hyperpigmentation spots are covered beautifully. The skin looks smooth. There's not too much texture. It may just become a staple. I don't know. Let's keep going, but I really like this foundation aside from the very strong fragrance. Next, I'm going in with the multi-purpose foundation stick, and this one is in the shade Benin. And I got this because I wanted to use it as a contour shade. This is what it looks like. Looking at it, it looks a bit light to be a contour shade for me, but let's just see. So it's a little too light. This is more so giving a foundation shade rather than a contour shade. So I'm just gonna go in with one of the contours that I already have. Moving on to concealer, I'm going to be going in with the I Am Magic concealer, and this one is in the shade 13. Again, I don't know if this is my shade. It's honestly looking a little bit light, but let's just see. This is definitely not my shade. It's very light, but I think that I can work it out. I am going to apply just a little bit of a concealer that is closer to my skin tone. I don't like a super bright under eye. I kind of want more of an ombre rather than just like stark brightness under my eye. But okay, this is what we're giving. This is what it's looking like. And then I'm just going to go in with the beauty sponge and blend it out. This is what the concealer is looking like. I haven't set it with any setting powder just yet. I want you guys to see what it looks like while it's still damp. I feel like it's a good coverage. I'm just going to quickly set it because I don't want my under eyes to kind of get wrinkles. So I'm going to be going in with the I Am Magic setting powder, and the shade that I got is Kalahari. It's a little bit darker than a banana powder, I would say, but it's still pretty light for my skin tone. I actually really like the powder. I actually like that it's a little bit deeper of a tone and a deeper yellow than like my usual banana powder because it just like adds a nice warmth to my face. I really like this powder. I feel like it also offered like gray coverage. It's very blurred under my eyes right now. Oh wow. Okay. All right, Juvias. Before finishing the rest of our face, we're gonna move on to our eyes, and I'm gonna be first going in with the Eye Prep Eye Prime Eye Primer, and this one is in the shade number 2. I'm gonna go in with some setting powder and just set that primer. Now for the exciting part. The palette of choice that I'm going to be using today is the Coffee Shop palette. I have been eyeing this palette for a really long time. I'm very excited to try it out. And these are what the shades look like. Like, how pretty is that? I'm so excited. You guys know I'm a sucker for like neutrals and browns, so this palette was just calling my name. First shade I'm going to go into is like a milk chocolatey brown. I'm going to apply that to the inner part of our crease, kind of build that out. First impressions of this eyeshadow palette so far is that the colors are super pigmented. That is to be expected with Juvia's Place. I love their eyeshadows eyeshadows for that specific reason. The pigmentation is there, the quality is there, blendability is there. To add a little bit more depth, I'm going in with a lighter brown, and I'm just gonna kind of blend around where I put that first chocolate color. I want to deepen this part of the crease a little bit more, so I'm going to go in with a darker chocolate brown, really add some depth to this area. I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease using a very light taupey brown shade. I'm going to apply that all over the lid, and that's going to be our base shade. Now we're going to do some liner. I'm going to go into the darkest brown shade in the palette. I'm going to use that to create a wing. Going into the shade that we used to blend out our crease, I'm going to further amplify the smokiness of the liner. Next, I'm going into a chocolate shimmer shade, and I'm going to apply that to the front of our lid where we applied the primer earlier. I'm going to go into another shimmer shade, and this one is a bit darker. I'm going to apply that to the outer part of our lid. Going into the lightest brown that we used earlier, I'm going to smoke out the lower lash line. Then I'm going into the same shade that we used for our liner, and I'm going to tight line the lower lash line. Lashes are on, and now all that's left for our eyes is just to apply mascara to the lower lash line. We're not going to do that step just yet because I want to set my face before we do that. I thought I got a bronzer, but apparently I didn't, so I'm just going to go into my usual bronzer palette and quickly bronze my face. I picked up 2 blushes, but I'm not sure which one I want to use on the face just yet. So this is volume 4 and this is volume 5. Volume 4 is definitely more of like a Barbie pink kind of vibe. And this one is a little bit warmer, almost a little bit coral at the top here. The eyes are already cool, and I kind of want to bring some warmth to the face. So I think we're going to go in with volume 5. I'm going to do my ombre technique, which is basically where I apply a lighter shade to the front of my cheeks and then the more vibrant shade towards the higher points of my cheeks. And dig in just a little bit because I've seen that these blushes are super pigmented. So I'm only going to be tapping just a bit, and I already got a good amount of product. Blushes are really pigmented. The color payoff is really great. I do also like that it's a bit buildable. While it is very pigmented, you can control it. Now I'm going to go into the second shade, and this one is definitely way more vibrant. So I'm going to tap off excess and apply it to the high point. Oh yeah, guys, this is definitely, wow. This is pigments. Now I'm going to set my face, and lately I've been using 2 things. The first is the Super Fix by Makeup Revolution, and then the second one is the matte finish spray from NYX. Put this on first and put this on last, and I'm telling you guys, the makeup is going to stay on all night. I'm going to add some mascara to my lower lash line. This is the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick Mascara. This isn't a new product, but I really wanted to use it today. This is the Baked Highlighter from Juvia's Place, and this one is in the shade Heroin Glow number 2. I'm just going to apply that to the tops of our cheeks. Not too much because this stuff is also very pigmented, but I just want a little bit of shimmer. Yeah. I'm even kind of tempted to add a little bit to like the inner corner just for a quick highlight. I'm gonna do it just because I think it's gonna be really cute. The only Juvia's Place lip products that I have are like red lips, and I don't want to do a red lip. I really want to do like a neutral lip. So I'm just going to line with brown liner as always. And I'm going to be using the Morphe Drip Glass. This is their glazed high shine lip gloss, and this one is in the shade Nude Gleam. I actually really like this gloss. It's not sticky. When I first got it, I thought it would be sticky, but it's not. It's just really pigmented. And this is the finished makeup look. I think the look came out super cute. It's very extra, it's very glam, and honestly, it wasn't what I was going for today, but I'm very happy that this is the finished product. Overall, for all of the Juvia's Place products that I tried today, I really enjoyed most of them. The only thing that I didn't really enjoy was the eye primer. It had that weird liquid that would come out of it, and like it wasn't really mixed very well. So this is the only product that I didn't really enjoy, but I will say that it was a really good base for all of the eyeshadows that we used today. While I actually really enjoy this foundation, I think it's a great foundation, especially if you have dry skin. it does have a very strong fragrance. It has a very strong scent in it. So if you can't get past that, then maybe skip on this product. But if you don't really care about fragrance, or if you don't have super sensitive skin, then I would definitely try this foundation out, because honestly, you guys, the skin is eating. The skin is looking amazing, and it's all thanks to this product right here. So definitely check it out. I really like the concealer. I didn't know if I was gonna like it because it was so bright, but I can see that after applying the Kalahari powder on top, like these two together, these are honestly such a great duo. I really like how much coverage I got with this concealer, and then I also really liked the color of this setting powder. It really made my under eyes very warm, but it still made it bright without giving that like weird flashback kind of effect. So I really like the powder and the concealer together. Unfortunately, I got the wrong shade for the foundation stick, but from what I did try, it is very creamy. So if you guys like a creamy foundation stick, then this may be the one for you. I don't think I even have to talk about it. You guys already know that I'm loving this blush. I like the ombre effect that I did in this look today, and this is so pigmented. Like, you guys, a little goes a long way. So this is definitely a hit. And of course, we have to give it up for the Coffee Shop palette that gave us this beautiful eye look right here. This palette is amazing. My goodness, are the eyeshadows pigmented. They show up really well on my skin, and they're so easy to blend and build on top of each other. And because it's neutrals, I can see myself reaching for it like all the time. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this look as much as I did. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.
And no, it ain't no turning down, baby.